How to make money flipping houses. Flipping houses can be a lucrative business for those with a keen eye for real estate and an ability to make strategic renovations. However, it's not without its risks and challenges. Let's explore how to make money flipping houses, the pros and cons of flipping houses, estimated expenses, improvements that provide the best return on investment, factors that increase property value, and tax implications. Before we start, please subscribe to Guide on Finance, click the like button and comment down below so we can keep making content for you. Pros of flipping houses. High potential for profit. If done right, flipping houses can yield a significant return on investment. Ability to control the renovation process. As the flipper, you get to decide which improvements to make and how much to spend. Opportunity to make a difference. By improving an older or neglected property, you can breathe new life into a neighborhood and make a positive impact on the community. Cons of flipping houses. High risk. Flipping houses requires a substantial investment up front, and there's no guarantee that you'll recoup your costs. Time consuming. Flipping a house can take several months, during which time you'll be responsible for mortgage payments, utilities, and other expenses. Unexpected expenses. Renovations can often uncover hidden issues that need to be addressed, adding unexpected costs to the project. Expenses. Before embarking on a house flipping project, it's important to have a clear understanding of the estimated expenses. These can include purchase price, the cost of buying the property, closing costs, fees associated with the purchase, such as title insurance and attorney fees, renovation costs. This can vary widely depending on the scope of the project, but typically includes materials, labor, and permits. Holding costs. These are expenses incurred while the property is being renovated and/or waiting to be sold, such as mortgage payments, property taxes, and utilities. Selling costs. Fees associated with selling the property, such as real estate agent commissions and closing costs. Improvements that provide the best ROI. Not all improvements are created equal when it comes to flipping houses. Here are some improvements that typically provide the best return on investment. Kitchen upgrades. One of the most valuable improvements you can make to a home is upgrading the kitchen. This can include installing new appliances, countertops, cabinets, and flooring. A modern and updated kitchen can greatly increase the value of a home. Bathroom remodeling. Similar to the kitchen, upgrading the bathrooms in a home can also have a high ROI. This can include replacing outdated fixtures, adding new tile or flooring, and installing new vanities or shower enclosures. Curb appeal. First impressions matter, so improving a home's curb appeal can have a big impact on its value. This can include landscaping, adding a fresh coat of paint, installing new siding or stucco, and replacing the front door or windows. Flooring. Replacing old or damaged flooring with new hardwood, tile, or carpeting can also have a high ROI. This can give a home a fresh look and feel and make it more attractive to potential buyers. Energy-efficient improvements. As mentioned earlier, energy-efficient improvements can also have a high ROI. This can include installing new windows and doors, adding insulation, upgrading HVAC systems, and installing solar panels. Additional living space. Adding additional living space, such as finishing a basement or attic, can also increase a home's value. This can provide more square footage and make a home more appealing to buyers. Factors that increase property value. When flipping houses, it's important to consider which factors can increase a property's value. These can include location. Properties in desirable neighborhoods or near good schools tend to be more valuable. Square footage. Generally speaking, larger homes are worth more than smaller ones. Age and condition. Newer homes and those in good condition are often worth more than older, outdated homes. Features and upgrades. Properties with special features such as a swimming pool, fireplace, or upgraded kitchen or bathroom fixtures can also have a higher value. Curb appeal. The appearance of a property from the outside, also known as curb appeal, can also affect its value. Properties with attractive landscaping, a well-maintained exterior, and a clean appearance generally have a higher value. Energy efficiency. Properties that are energy efficient, such as those with solar panels, high-efficiency windows, and insulation, are becoming increasingly valuable as more people are looking to reduce their carbon footprint and lower energy costs. Historical and cultural significance. Properties that have historical or cultural significance, such as a historic landmark or a building designed by a famous architect, can also have a higher value. Taxes. When flipping a house for profit, there are tax implications that you need to consider. The tax implications depend on how long you hold the property before selling it, the amount of profit you make, and if the house was your primary residence. If you hold the property for less than a year and then sell it, any profit you make will be considered short-term capital gains and will be taxed at your ordinary income tax rate. On the other hand, if you hold the property for more than a year before selling it, any profit you make will be considered long-term capital gains. The tax rate on long-term capital gains is generally lower than the tax rate on short-term capital gains. For example, for the tax year 2021, the long-term capital gains tax rate ranges from 0% to 20%, depending on your taxable income and filing status. To qualify for the 0% long-term capital gains tax, you must have owned your home for at least 24 months out of the previous 5 years. It must have been your primary residence for at least 24 months out of the previous 5 years. You can't have claimed another capital gains exclusion in the past 2 years. Deductions. Additionally, it's important to note that you can deduct certain expenses related to the flip, such as renovation costs, from the profit you make on the sale of the property. This can lower the amount of capital gains tax you owe. It's also worth mentioning that if you flip houses regularly, the IRS may consider it a business rather than an investment, and you may need to pay self-employment taxes on your profits. Flipping houses can be a profitable venture for those willing to put in the time, money, and effort. By understanding the pros and cons, estimated expenses, improvements that provide the best return on investment, factors that increase property value, and tax implications, you can make informed decisions. Subscribe to Guide on Finance for more ways to make money. Thank you for watching.